Without much ado, I would now request Neeraj Harodia ji to please give the welcome address.
Respected CA Aniket Talati ji, CA Sanjeev Sanghi ji, CA Susil Pransukha ji, CA Ravi Patwa ji, our Central Council member, our association past president, speakers, my seniors, colleagues, friends from BBD Bag Professional Association, and most importantly, the real strength of any knowledge program, our dear delegates, ladies and gentlemen, a very warm good morning to all of you. It gives me immense pleasure, pride and satisfaction to welcome all of you to this very important conclave on GCC, ESG and GIFT City here in Kolkata. Friends, there is something very special about this month of April. April is not just another month in the calendar. For us as a professional, April means a new financial year, a new beginning, a new ledger of opportunities, a fresh chapter of commitments, responsibilities, plan and growth. Friends, when we gather in a month of like April, in a state like Bengal, for a subject like this, then the energy automatically becomes different. This is not just an event. This is not just another seminar. This is a statement that professionals of Eastern India are ready to understand the future and participate in shaping it. Now, friends, let me come to the very distinguished personalities present with us. It's my privilege to warmly welcome C. Aniket Sunil Talati ji, who has come all the way from Ahmedabad. Ahmedabad is not just a city, it is a symbol of enterprise, speed and opportunity. It is a land of commerce, confidence and skill. It is a place where vision is converted into business. And that is why perhaps it produces leaders of such caliber like Aniket Talati ji, who become president of ACAE at a very young age. Please give a big round of applause to welcome him. That itself reflects brilliance, hard work and acceptance at the highest level. But friends, leadership is not defined only by position. Leadership is defined by thinking, by sensitivity, by how much space you create in your heart from others. Sir, I want to share one small incident. During the Bhumi Pujan of ICI Center of Excellence at New Town, Kolkata, many people on stage were referring to our local council member as our very own Susil ji, Ranjit ji, Devasis da. It was a very affectionate atmosphere. When Aniket ji as the Vice President of ICI got an opportunity to speak, he very gracefully said that though he may not be the son of Bengal, he is the son of Bharat and of ICAI. And therefore, he is also our very own. But it showed belongingness. It showed that his relationship with people is not formal, it is emotional. And that is why when this conclave was conceptualized by me and Sanjeev Bhaiya, the first name came that into our mind, and the first name we wanted to block was Aniket ji, yours. Sir, I remember when I met you in your office, after our discussion, when I was leaving, you told me, Neeraj bhai mil karke acha laga, I am getting positive vibes from you. Sir, positive vibes can come only from a positive person. A person who sees positivity in others carries positivity within himself. Despite an extremely demanding schedule, you have come to Kolkata to enlighten all of us on such a futuristic and relevant theme. Sir, your presence means a lot of us. On behalf of ACAE and BBD Bag, I welcome you from bottom of my heart, and I also thank Sanjeev Bhaiya for his efforts and affection in bringing him to Kolkata. I also extend a very warm welcome to CA Sami Prabhakar ji from Pune. When I requested him to join this conclave, he happily agreed. But then with a smile, he mentioned that this day, today, is his birthday. Sir, wishing you a very happy birthday. For a moment, I thought, now there may be a challenge. But then I requested him and even joked that, if needed, please come along with Home Minister. Madam ke saath aap aiye, sir. Still, despite that personal occasion, he decided to bless this forum with his presence and knowledge and planned his movement accordingly. This shows his commitment to the profession and to the platform like ours. Sir, we are truly grateful and warmly welcomes you. A heartfelt welcome also to Mr. Satyaraj CM and CA Subham Goyal ji. We are happy to have with people who are deeply concerned with the GIFT IFS ecosystem and who understand not just theory but the practical and policy dimension of it. I warmly welcome Mrs. Shreya Kalra ji and CA Gauri Methi ji. ESG is not merely a fashionable acronym, it's one of the defining business languages of the coming decade. And now, How can my welcome be complete without specifically acknowledging our very own CS Sanjeev Sanghi ji? He is not just a Central Council member, representative of the Eastern region. He is a visionary guide and a person whose mind has always moved ahead at the times. Today, the whole country is talking about outsourcing, global service delivery, global capability center, and cross-border professional opportunity. But Sanjeev Bhaiya saw many of these trends long before others started discussing them seriously today. He has always believed in empowerment and upliftment. In fact, this year's ACAE thought process of connect, engage, and inspire is also deeply influenced by his vision. He is always available for us, always encouraging us, always pushing us to think bigger. If this conclave has taken this shape, then a lot of credit goes to him. Sir, we warmly welcomes you as well. Thank you very much for your support. Friends, let me now say a few words about these three pillars of today's conclave. The first is GCC. Global Capability Center are today becoming one of the strongest engine of business transformation. Earlier, many people looked at them only as a back office structures, but today, GCC are driving analytics, finance, tax, risk, legal support, operations, technology, internal control, strategy support, and decision intelligence. The second subject is GIFT City. As I said, the subject is very close to my heart. The day first I have heard of it, I felt that if India really wants to become a major economic power in the world, then India must also build world-class financial ecosystem within India itself. We cannot keep saying that London is there, Dubai is there, Hong Kong is there, and India has no equivalent global platform. A country of our scale, ambition, and talent deserves its own international financial hub, and I believe GIFT IFSC is a powerful answer to that aspiration. For us as a professionals, it is important not only because of its regulatory uniqueness, but because it's open new forums of advisory, structuring, compliance, tax understanding, fund-related work, cross-border business opportunities, and professional service. That is why today's discussion is very, very relevant. The third subject is ESG. Friends, sustainability is not aligned to the Indian thought. In our civilization, respect for nature and responsible living were always part of dharma. We have always believed in balance. We have always believed that resources are not for exploitation alone, they are for preservation and responsible use. One Sanskrit thought that reflects this spirit is Mata Bhumi Putroham Prithviya. The earth is our mother and we are here, we are her children. This is sustainability in one line. So that's why these three subjects are going to enlighten us the entire day. Friends, as a president of ACAE, I have now completed around 7 months in office. And I can say with happiness that this journey has been full of learning, bonding, activity, and blessing. Recently, we had a truly memorable experience with our 5-day Lakshadweep trip through Kolkata cruise. Around 108 people joined this journey. From 2-year-old children to 80-year-old seniors, everyone enjoyed. And this is what made the trip so unique. By relation, we may not all belong to one blood family, but in spirit, those 108 minds synchronized so beautifully that it felt like one family, one rhythm, one joy. One of the most beautiful moments was when we celebrated Ram Navami on the top deck. We gathered together, chanted Ram Stuti, sang bhajans, and created an atmosphere of devotion in the middle of the sea. Other passengers started asking us, "Where are you from?" They were touched by spirit and the togetherness. And that day I felt that yes, we may not be with our blood family, but we are connected as a family, and that is a very emotional and unforgettable experience for all of us. Lakshadweep itself is a wonderful jewel of Bharat. A unique island region, calm, beautiful, clean, and full of natural grace. Its hospitality and local support touched all of us. The water sports and arrangements were very well handled by the local people. And friends, we must also acknowledge a larger point. Many of us perhaps would never have seriously planned Lakshadweep had our Honorable Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi ji not drawn national attention towards it. When national leadership puts light on a place, it changes destiny. Today, people across India are looking at Lakshadweep differently. You will be happy to know that Kolkata has been taking large groups regularly during the seasons. And this clearly shows how tourism and local opportunity can rise together. So I want to say, Singapore cruise may be excellent, Maldives may be famous, but our own Lakshadweep and Andaman are mind-blowing. It is a time to promote our own land, our own destination, and our own Bharat. During these months, ACAE has remained very active. In 2026, already we have organized and successfully delivered several meaningful programs and experiences, including our IPO program, Taj Ganga Kutir Raichak excursions, BCS program on budget, our important program with NAFRA, our Women's Day event, and much appreciated session on succession and structuring. Each of these programs received excellent response and appreciation from members and delegates. And friends, the journey is going on with full force. On 18th of this month, IBC program is now approaching, and Mr. Nitin is putting tremendous efforts into it. Senior people from IBBI and many NCLT members have already confirmed. I request all of you to join that program in large number. Friends, then on 2nd of May, we are organizing an impact program on NPO, charitable trust societies, Section 8 companies, accounting, GST, income tax, CSR, and FCR issue. I'm happy that CA Suresh Kejriwal ji here. Give a big round of applause because he has conceptualized this unique program, and that we will experience on 2nd May. There is a much need subject for professional and trustees alike. On 9th May, we will have a GST conclave focused particularly on tribunal work and opportunities. On 13 June, we will have a program on valuation and Companies Act. On 21st June, aligned with Yoga Day, ACAE members sports competition is planned. In July, we intend to hold program on AI, capital market, and real estate. And I request all of you to please save the date for our mega annual conference on 22nd August at Taj Bengal. One initiative of ACAE that is very close to my heart is our scholarship scheme for needy CA students. Friends, I am happy to share that in the month of March itself, we extended support to 5 CA students, and all 5 are girls. Friends, when a girl gets a CA degree, she is not alone rising. In my view, her next 3 generations receive light. Education is in the hands of committed girl child transforms an entire family ecosystem. That is why this initiative is not just a charity activity, it's a nation building activity. We believe that no human being who is willing to study, willing to work hard, and willing to rise should be deprived of education because of financial limitation. I am deeply thankful to BBRL Foundation for supporting this noble initiative, and I request all of you, if you know deserving students, or if you want to understand this process, or if you wish to contribute, please connect with me. Let us ensure that merit never stops for want of means. I also take this opportunity to appeal to all those who are not yet member of ACAE. Friends, please become part of this growing family of around 1800 professionals. This is not merely a membership number. It is a network of learning, bonding, support, fellowship, family, values, and professional growth. Before I conclude, let me mention one more thing. Friends, we celebrate Holi, Diwali, Durga Puja, Eid, Christmas, all festival with joy. But sometimes, due to unintentional negligence, we miss the most important festival of a democracy, the festival of voting. I know that all of us are here aware and responsible, but still I want to make this appeal from this platform. Please vote. And not only one vote yourself, ensure that your family members, support staff, office team, neighbors, and everyone around you also participate. One missing vote can change the destiny of a city, a state, and even a country. Chanakya reminded society long ago that the strength of governance depends upon the participation and alertness of citizens. Let us honor democracy through participation. Finally, I express my heartfelt gratitude to our mentor, CA Sushil Pransukhaji, CA Sanjay Khemkaji, co-chairman of this committee, to our friends from BBD Bag Professional Association, to Muskanji, to Maharji, and all office bearers and volunteers of both the association who have worked very hard behind the scene to make this program successful. Such events took smooth on stage only because many hands silently work in the background. Friends, today's conclave is a platform to learn, connect, engage, and prepare ourselves for the opportunities of tomorrow. Let us observe the wisdom of our speakers. Let us think progressively, and let us have this hall a little more informed, a little more inspired, and a little more ready for the future. Thank you very much.